Welcome to the Tiny Creators Advantage. Prima here, and in this video, I'm going to talk about the Skool Jope, which is a $9 a month plan, and tell you why this is a huge opportunity, I think, for tiny creators. In case you're new here, I've been helping tiny creators monetize and be profitable since 2020. But this is an opportunity that I think is in front of us, and I wanted to talk about it, especially if you've been thinking about moving your audience from another platform to Skool or to a platform that really just supports you as a tiny creator. Inside the work I do, we thrive on relationships with our audience. We thrive on conversations with our audience. And to have a place that's prioritizes community, I think is so cool because conversion, as we know, happens in conversation, something that I learned from Taki Moore. I wanted to share my story a bit. I started on Facebook in 2020. I was on Facebook, I had a Facebook community, and I think in 2024, October, I just couldn't do it. Facebook became complicated. They were showing my posts, so maybe 10 people maximum in a community. That was about 1,000 people. This is my community. People have left over time. There's now 900 people. And as you can see, my posts were being seen by 5, 6 people, 3 people, 8 people, 10 people. Who knows? No one even saw this, maybe. 3 people. It was just ridiculous. I had spent 4 years at that time, 5 years building this community. And now I was not able to reach the people that were inside there. It got me frustrated. I came on Skool in October 2024, and Skool has been good to me. I want to show you inside my Skool community. It's a small community of about 172 people. But what I love about Skool is that when you post something, people see it. So you have no problem with like people seeing your work. Imagine we've had 172 people and we've seen close to 324 activities. On this day, we saw 186 activities. On this day, we saw 361 activities. On this day, we saw 257. On this day, we saw 197, 241, 191. So every day, we're seeing between 100 and 300 activities inside the community. And we're only 170 members. This is almost 10 times the reach that I had on Facebook. So for me, I love that about Skool. I'm not thinking, oh my God, if I post, no one is going to see my stuff. The other thing I like about Skool as a platform is that they're very transparent with their algorithm. You know exactly how you're getting graded. When I started, I was like number 4,000 inside of the money category. Money is very competitive. And we've moved from 4,000 to 1,000. So we've moved up by about 3,000 in the last 3 months. It took me a while to figure out the platform and how it works. And now we're 1,138. Skool sends me traffic. And every day there's a new person joining my community from Skool. I love that they're very transparent about this is how you get the penalty and this is how you get rewarded. There's so many things about Skool that I like. It's super simple to use. It's super nimble to use. Like it's not a complicated platform. Like everything just works. Skool is a platform that you can use even if you don't know anything about tech. Skool is a platform that I think my grandmother can use. And yet they keep bringing surprises when it comes to like pricing. When I look at the $9 a month model, I think it's sick. I think it'll be ridiculous. It's so good to pass it on. And I personally will be creating more communities with this deal. But I wanted to share my journey and say to you that in the last, since October, we're now in July. So in the last 10 months that I've been on Skool, I have somehow built a small, tiny, engaged community. I have had way more discussions with people. I have made way more friends, and business feels way more effortless when people are seeing what you post. So if you're a tiny creator who wants to be profitable through community and you don't want to become social media famous or try and play the game to go viral, I think this is going to be something that you find very, very helpful. I'll take you inside my community and show you like on a normal day. This one posted, like I'm not even the person who is posting all the time, but you can see 49 comments, 69 comments, 41 comments. This is not even me. 48, 38, 32, 33. And this is not me. This is other people posting 39. So what I like about Skool, you can just keep going and keep going and keep going. Like generally, people see what you post and respond to what you post. It's like this small, tight community. It's like a home, it's like a family. And if you're a small creator and if you love conversations, then you know how important it is for you to have like a tight space where people just talk to each other. How I have been able to help my people since 2020 is really intimacy with our audience. Being able to be there for our audience, being there, being able to like get in conversations with our audience and sell them personalized experiences, personalized solutions that people pay high ticket for. So as somebody with a tiny audience, we're selling access, we're selling consulting, we're selling mentorship, we're selling an experience with a small group of people or one-on-one. So I find that the $9 drop in the community price is such an advantage, but also a disadvantage. So I'm going to walk you through both. There's two prices on Skool. I'm on this one. But really, a community can function on this one. So with this $9 one, you will see like similar communities which are like better engaged, which may also be a cool thing for you because you can join and you can see how others are playing the game and you can play a better game. Worst case scenario, you start at $9 and you test your ideas, and 6 months later, you figure out what will work and you've still not spent anything close to $100. So I think this is a steal. I think anybody that have been thinking about moving their people to Skool or moving their people to a community-supported platform, this is such a good deal. And you get to test for free for 14 days. If you don't like it, no problem. I like this price. But I also have some thoughts for you. What I anticipate, what will happen with this pricing. What will happen with this pricing is people will be excited and they will join Skool because it's $9. So anyone might as well taste, which means there will be more creators on Skool. There will be more communities on Skool. So there will be thousands and thousands of communities being created. But then what will happen is most people, unfortunately, won't have the skills to make this work because it takes more than an audience to build a community. So a lot of people will go to social media and then they leave social media and then they will bring social media to Skool. So a lot of people won't know this and they will start a community and they will want to run it the way they've been doing Facebook. So 6 months later, 3 months later, there will be redundant traffic because people opened their communities and they didn't work. Nobody bought, no one engaged, and all the things, crickets and all the things. These are problems of small creators. And what I can see is that the person who gets to understand the community building game now will be the person that scoops all the benefits of this future. So what I wanted to do was, if you're a tiny creator, I wanted to give you an offer if you jump on Skool today and take the $9 thing or the 99. I don't mind, take whatever. Take the free trial, you can cancel whatever. I don't mind. But I wanted to give you an offer. I have, over the 10 months, done a lot of mistakes. Now I wanted to show you what I've created over the last 10 months. I have failed and failed and failed at building community. And then I have learned my mistakes, picked up my lessons, invested in people that were ahead of the game. So what I've done is I've documented everything I've learned into something that I like to call the tiny community operating system. There's a video here, and then I give you a table. What do you think about the vision? What do you think about the founding members? What do you think about empowering them? What do you think about their culture? What do you think about social media and community? What's the difference? What's the difference between the free and paid? How many times do you post? What are the focus areas? Like how do you use the futures? Monetization, how do you plan your community so that it's ready for monetization? What's the mindset required for community building? How do you deal with crickets? How do you get people into your world? I have slowly but slowly put together these things as I had learned them. Because if I take you back to my community, it was getting literally crickets when we had just started. In November, and 4 activities, 7 activities, 7 activities again, 4 activities, 2 activities. See, this was me in November. 1 activity, I guess that was mine. 6 activities, 12 activities, 38 activities, December, 49, that was the highest. Jan, 1 activity, 5 activities, no activity at all. As you can see, then I came here 38, 75. And now, guess where we are? This is June, 182, 181, 128, 361, 186, 197, 257. Now I have an engaged community. And engagement comes with a lot of things. Engagement comes with a lot of backend. Like there's a lot of stuff I've put in the backend. There is a lot of leadership going on in the back, because now I have moved from posting all the time every day to posting like 3 times a week. And the rest of the times, guess who's posting? The community members. They're posting, they're engaging, and they are creating the activities. What that gives me the chance to do is gives me the chance to sit with people and talk with people and get to know them, get to know if they have a problem, get to solve it for them, and get to enroll them for my backend offers. And this is 170 people. What they call a tiny community. This is the advantage that you have as a tiny creator who can understand the game of ethical leadership inside of your community. So I wanted to give you an offer. And this offer is if you join using my link for Skool and you start your community for $9 or $99, I don't mind. It's a tiny community operating system 2.0. Everything I know today is about playing the community game. How do you get the members? How do you get them talking? And how do you put together your community in a way that it's going to be a revenue engine for you? I have 172 community members, and my community is already monetizing. So what will happen when I have 1,000? It's such an opportunity for the person who can understand how to step into being an ethical leader and lead their community. You will get my tiny engagement blueprint, exact posts which have been able to raise our engagement. You can just get these and you can copy and paste them in your own community. You will get exactly what is working for us, including the mistakes I have made, so you avoid them. You will get to understand my monetization path. How do I think about creating your own monetization engine inside of your community? Because you have an amazing community. People are talking. This is resulting into conversations, and conversations are resulting into business. This is a tiny creators model. This is how we sign high ticket clients every day. I have seen over 300K with simple Google Docs. I have seen clients do 6 figures in 1 month. I have seen all sorts of results in the middle. But if you can learn to be a better facilitator inside your own community, if you can learn to hold space inside your own community, if you can learn to be an ethical leader inside your own community, this is where Skool, where I see it going. So if you've been thinking about jumping on Skool, this is your sign from heaven to jump. I will leave the offer in the comment section. If you feel the nudge, click on the link, sign up, and then message me on Skool so I can give you the blueprints. This is the community. When you go to Skool, just type best kept secret and it should come up. So if you go to Skool, it says discover communities. So just come here and type best kept secret. And it just comes here. It's the first one. A private space for deeply gifted women in business to connect, collaborate, and grow together. 172 members. Request to join. Let me know about your purchase of Skool. And yeah, I'd like the tiny operating system for communities in the hands of as many tiny creators as possible, because really my mission is to make it possible for 1 million people who are gifted to get business through community, starting with you. I hope this is helpful. I hope you find the link and you sign up. And I hope that when you sign up, you claim the operating system. Even if you buy the trial, no problem, claim the system. Even if you buy the $9, no problem, claim the system. Even if you buy the 99, no problem, claim the system. Even if you don't buy through my link, no problem, just start a community on Skool. I think you'll never regret it. That's it for now. Have a great one, and thank you for your time.